rather excited. The sun is out and I've decided to have my breakfast out here today, which is nice. I think it's going to be like the hottest day of the year. So we're in March now and I've been told it might even get to a scorching 17 degrees, which would be lovely. It's massively different to what we've had just recently. Quite proud of myself. I've been out for a run this morning. I'm now having my smoothie. I'm on a bit of a health kick. I'm not good over the winter. I lose motivation to properly look after myself, which is a shame. But I kind of look at myself as going into hibernation. And then as soon as the sun comes out, I start to bloom again, put it that way. So I'm having my smoothie. Lots to fill you in on. Lots to do today at the studio. I'll be heading down there very shortly. I'm going to have my breakfast in the sunshine and then I'll be on my way. Hello again. Just pulled up and just admiring the flowers. It's really nice. I planted out some little spring flowers a little while ago, so I'll do a little filming of that in a minute. Chuffed with how they're looking. It just makes such a difference, like to the look of the container. All the little daffodils are coming out now, so that looks lush. But yeah, let's go and get set up and get started. Hello there, episode 2, she's back. If you've come back again, thank you very much, lovely to see you again. If you are brand new, hello, my name is Emma and this is my yarn studio. I'm doing a bit of a vlog. I've opened my small business in a tiny little shipping container in a part of Cardiff, and I mainly offer crochet and knitting workshops from this lovely little space. I also sell some bits and pieces of yarns and yarn art supplies, so crochet hooks and knitting needles and things. I sell a few of my bits and pieces as well, but I'm just having a go at enjoying having a little business that gets to explore all things yarny. So if that's something you're interested in, thank you very much for coming and joining me. I will be doing a little vlog every other week, I think, something like that, just kind of filling you in with what's going on, the good bits that are happening and the not so good bits that are happening, and just generally what it's like for me trying to make it as a little business owner. So I've got quite a few little jobs to do today. Oh, by the way, I'll just say quickly, I did try and do a video last week, but I had a bit of a tricky old week. We had drainage issues at the house. It was all along the street, everybody did, which then meant that the hot water didn't work because the boiler broke because it overrided it, which meant that it didn't work, and no heating. If it had happened this week, it wouldn't have been quite so much of a problem because the warm weather has come this week, which is gorgeous. Last week it was absolutely freezing, and this morning I've just gotten up and we seem to have a few of the small, it did get fixed, but it seems to be coming back again, so we might have the same saga happening again, but I'm not going to dwell on that because I am here and I'm in my lovely happy place right now. Anyway, coming on to this week. This weekend I have got 2 workshops on Saturday. One workshop is a granny square, so that's a nice one. I don't have any prep to do for that. I've done it a few times now. I've got my pattern ready. I've got a tutorial now. Everything's sorted for that. The other one I've got is a workshop that's called Crochet a Bouquet, and it's a workshop that I do once a month where we crochet a different flower, and it's going really well. It's really sweet because we crochet a different flower and then you can add it to your bouquet, and there are some people that have just come back every single time to make the new flower, and they're showing me photos now of like these completed little bouquets of flowers or vases of flowers that they've got at home, and it's lovely. So we've done all sorts so far, like roses, we've done daisies, sunflowers, all through last year, and this year so far we did a daffodil last month, and we're about to do tulip, which is going to be on Saturday. So I've got a bit of prep to do for that. I've got a pattern to write for that, which could take a little while. And I should really do a tutorial as well. I've got today and tomorrow to do that, so I'll probably get that to spread over. Other things that I need to think about. I've been approached by some venues in Cardiff, which is great, asking if I want to run an event in their venue, which is very cool. But when I really thought about it, it started to make me think, I don't know if any of my workshops that I offer are going to quite work. Because of my workshops being quite heavy going, they're not that heavy. It makes it sound really, really bad, but you do have to concentrate quite a lot. And I think when you come to these lovely bars and cafes and things, and you want to come along to these little events, it wants to be quite chilled, maybe do a little bit of crafting, bit of chatting, bit of drinking, whatever it might be. So if you've got me coming along saying, do this, do that, it doesn't quite have the same charm. But I am going to think about I've got some different ideas for workshops that are more, just a bit more easygoing, really. I just think about weaving. That's quite a nice one, that circular weaving, because I do think they look really lovely, and it allows for a lot of artistic license. You can just do your own thing with that. The other one I was thinking about is maybe like a coil basket, bit of macrame, however you like to say it. I had a little try at it last week just to try it out, but I've got some more work to do on that, so I'll have a little look at that later. I've got a box to open with you. I've got a delivery, which is really exciting, of some very cute little craft kits that I've got here. For those of you that don't know, I have a small stash of yarn art supplies here, so crochet hooks, knitting needles, some bits of yarn here as well. I'm also trying to sell more kits so that people can come along, have a look, and I would like to offer it so that people can come and do the kits here. I'm still setting that up at the moment. I don't quite have the selection that I'd like, but I'm keeping things very small in this business at the moment. I don't want to have a massive outlay. I'm not trying to invest loads of money all in one go. If I have a little extra each month, that's superb. And I usually reinvest it straight back into the business. So that'll be buying more stock, or buying some equipment that's going to be more useful. So that's kind of how it works at the moment. But I've got this lovely new delivery, and I can't wait to open it up with you, because I just think they're just stunning. I'm really, really chuffed, and I hope people coming to the studio will really like them as well. So I've got that to do. I'm going to write down a proper list now. I've got my trusty little notebook here. Good old notebook. You've got to have a notebook, guys. Like, try and keep on track of what's going on in your life and what's going on. And obviously the workshops that I've got to make sure I know what I'm doing week to week. So I'm going to sit down, write myself a little list. I've got my lovely cup of tea here to crack on. And yeah, let's see if I can make a list that I actually start ticking off as well. That's the ideal, isn't it? So enough chat, let's get busy. Okay, my beauties, here we go. Here it is. The box of fun is so, oh, I can't wait. Right, here we go. I'm going to open it up. So, inside. What's inside? You want to know? Oh my goodness. Right, hold on. These are super cute. They're in little matchboxes and they are little cross stitch kits. And look, each of them has got like a little theme. So this one says, I'm nuts about you. And it's literally a tiny, tiny little cross stitch. It's got everything you need in there, the little needles and threads and everything that you need. So these are all the different ones. Look, this is one. So I'm nuts about you. I've got so many. Are you ready to see them all? They're so cute. So I'm nuts about you. I'm very grateful. I mean, how cute. Like if you just want to say thank you to someone, maybe they've reached out and they've helped you out. This one was particularly good for me this week. I saw that one and I laughed and I posted it on my neighbour's WhatsApp group. They found that hilarious because that literally sums up my week. And what else have we got? Avo, great day. I mean, just look at the thought that's gone into them. I think they're so sweet. The boxes are really nice. It just feels nice. This is a cute little nod to Scots. Okay, the moo. Look at the little cow. They're just so cute. You are my sunshine. Yes, please. More of that, please, to warm me up. Yeah, I need more of that going on. This one's good. Easter coming up. Hoppy Easter, little rabbit. They're just such a nice idea. Love you to the moon and back. I mean, this one. Felt like saying this quite a few times this week. There we go. You get the idea. You get the idea. Well, this one, maybe. I said this to my husband. It's really cute. He liked this one. There it is. Oh, they're just so cute. Oh, yeah. This one's good for me because those of you that know me as a massive pig fan. Been collecting pigs for absolute years since I was a child. I don't know why. Don't know what my affiliation is with my love for them is. There's just something so delightful about them. Anything else? Birthday? Yep. Happy birthday. Look, they're just sweet, right? They're just a nice idea. Have I said everything else? How have you been? Have I said that one? Have I shown that one? Don't think I have. Oh yeah, and this one's good. Coming up, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. There was a heart one as well. I mean, I'm annoyed because I forgot to order that one. But the flower one is super cute. But there was a heart one with mum on it, which I thought was really cute. Oh, this one's nice. I like this one a lot. Birthday toast. I mean, I'm saying this for most of them. I adore all of these. Let's see how. Oh, that one's stuck together. How you feline, little pussycat? Look. Meow. Oh my goodness. I appreciate you. Oh, they're just so cute. That one's done. Anything else? Oh yeah, good luck. Here we go. Nice good luck one. Exams coming up, exam season. These are great for that, aren't they? You could either, this is the thing with these, you can either just give them as the kit for the person to make, which would be sweet if they're a crafty person, or if you're the crafty person and you want to give it to somebody, you could stitch them and then put them into the box again and give that as a gift, which I thought was quite a nice idea as well. So you could actually make it for them and then just put it in the box, because I just think it works, doesn't it? Oh, this is a cute one. You're the apple of my eye. I just think they're stunning, and I really hope, I think I'm getting to the end. Oh, a couple of more. What'll I do without you? A little penguin. Any penguin fans out there? And I think this might be, yeah, this is the last one. But they do have more. I wanted to order every single last one, but I thought I won't get all of them. I'll get a nice selection, which I have. 2 of each one, and then see how they go. But I also thought it'd be quite nice kind of to release new ones each month, get a new set each month, which might, people might be keen to come come and see the new ones each month. So that's that. I've got to get them up on the shelf now. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to display them. So I've got a shelf, I've got an idea behind there that I think I'm going to put them on, but I haven't properly worked out like how they're going to stack up or anything. So I'm just going to have a little go at that now and see what happens. I'll let you watch me as I struggle and make lots of noises and try and work it out. So let's get going. Okay, so I just did a little video and I think I was showing you me putting them on there, but then realised that the camera isn't actually showing you, so hopefully you can get to see it a bit more. I've decided, so I'm going to put, at the moment I'm just going to put one of each out, and I think I'm just going to stack them up quite like that, just sort of a bit higgledy-piggledy and see how they go. I'm going to get them all out and then I'll see if I need to move them around or anything. I might be able to put my cotton back. Or do I put, no, do you know what? I'm going to put them on this one. This is me. I'm going to put them here on this shelf, and then, yeah, I think that'll look nicer because then it's all Crafty Kit Company on these two shelves. Let's do that. Okay, so this is what I've ended up with. I don't know, I don't like this middle section. I probably will play around. I might move that have a whale. Maybe it needs to come more to the middle, but it's tricky because obviously I want to be able to see as much as possible. But I'm not someone that's going to stack them all up straight. That's not how I work, I'm afraid. I'm a bit of a higgledy-piggledy girl. I like things on an angle, Emma Angle. So it's just a nickname I've given myself. I like things on an angle. So yeah, but look how cute, and especially like with the other bits, just looks so nice as you come into the shop. But there we go. Look, come and buy me. They're so cute. They're £10 each. And they're just a nice little thing, and you could even like send them through the post because they're so light and really easy. So anyway, I'm chuffed with them. Chuffed to bits. Okay, so that's that job done, which I'm super chuffed about. I'm not sure if I'm going to price them. I might just put a little price underneath. I'm not going to do them all individually. It's pointless. But it looks really cute, and I'm chuffed to bits. Just hope that other people love them as much as me. Anyway, I think I'm going to go on to making some coil baskets now. So I've got this cord. I'm literally I've not done this before. This is me learning something brand new, and there could be loads of you out there who love macrame. Should I just choose a side and just use it? Macrame. That's how I learned it as a kid when it was all the rage in the 70s. Not that I was alive in the 70s, but I know like the back, you know, I'm an 80s baby, and people were calling it macrame back then. So I'm going to go with the macrame because I'm a vintage girl and I like to go vintage style. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm sure you'll tell me. But for the time being, for this video, I'm not going to keep saying both ways. I'm going to stick with the macrame. There's this lovely rope. This is what we use. And from what I gather, you start with a bit of an end like that and tape that up, and then you'll be winding it round like this, but every time that you wind you put a stitch round. I think what you can use is actual cord or rope or wool yarn and use that to stitch it in, but I fancied being a bit different with the scrap yarn. I'm not going to go into how, but I've got hold of lots of scrap yarn recently, and I thought, what a nice use of it. So there's lots of these squares, and I think if I cut them into strips, and then I can use them to wrap around. It's really tricky for me to explain. You might have seen a video like this already. If you have, you get where I'm coming from here. If you haven't, you can watch me have a little play now. I'm going to have a go. I think I'd rather do that. I haven't got all the materials I need to do the weaving today, so I'm going to have a little go. I'm going to look to see if I can see some more tutorials of how to do it and learn how to do it properly. And then, yeah, I'm happy for you to you can just watch me, see me get on, really. So, yeah, I'm going to have a little go. I'm going to watch some tutorials, make sure I'm doing it properly, and then see what I can do. You've got to try these things, haven't you? So I'm going to have a little go. I don't think the coil basket is quite the right way to go. Definitely not with the scrap fabric. I mean, I've only been doing it for a couple of minutes and it's starting to build, but I'm finding it quite frustrating, like trying to wrap the fabric around. I'm probably not doing it quite properly, but I just thought, hold on, if I had like a group of even 10, like 20 people coming, all trying to do this, I don't think it would quite work. It might work better if I just do it with the yarn instead, with the braided yarn instead. I know I've seen a lot, maybe even like with the t-shirt yarn, it might work really well, but it's just making me a bit anxious, like not anxious, that's the wrong word, just a bit crotchety, a bit angry, it's not the relaxing project that I was after. So I don't think it's going to be that one. I am going to leave it there. Maybe come back to doing some coiling a little bit later, but I'm going to have a try at something else. What should I do next? Maybe if I have a go at the weaving, I might have a little try at that next. I do need to have some lunch, so I might go and have some lunch, then come back and do some weaving. Well, hello again. So I just had my lunch and I spent my time whilst having my lunch. I just thought I'd watch a couple of videos on how to do the circular weaving. And it looks like there's generally I'm quite excited about this because I think it could work. It looks like there's quite a bit of freedom with it. Yes, there are some like techniques and knots and things that would be ideal to do, but it feels as if there's a little bit of, it doesn't matter too much. Like you can do your own style with it, which is really exciting to me. So I've got one of these hoops, which is brilliant. It's just what I need. We use this, and then I've got all sorts of bits and pieces. I've got like lots of scrap yarn that I've had. Like this is all literally scrap yarn from projects that I've had. I've got bits and pieces from the crochet baskets. I've got all the nice braided cord from that. Old bits of yarn, bits of donations and things that people have given me. And I've also picked up some roving yarn at the, what's it called? Wonderwool, at the Wonderwool Festival last year, with the hope that I would start doing some weaving. So I've got bits and pieces. I think I'm going to keep with like, I don't know how well you can see, I'm going to keep with like the blueies, like the teal colours. Seems to be what I go for, natural colours. And I'll see how that goes. I might add in a little bit of purpley as well if I'm feeling a bit spicy, but I've realised I've missed something that I need, so I'm going to go and grab that now. And then, yeah, this is what I need, my little circular hoop. I'm going to go and grab the extra bit that I need, and then I can get started. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. It's gone okay so far. There were times when I was thinking this isn't working, but actually you've just got to trust the process a little bit and just be aware of where you're winding the yarn around. So yeah, this is called warping. So I've warped my loop now, and what I get to do now, I'm going to put the extra frame around the outside just to hold all in place. I'll make sure all the it's like the spindles, whatever you want to call these. I'm sure they've got a proper name. Nicely spaced the best I can. I think when it comes to actually doing the weaving, it will sort of even itself out anyway. Sorry about the noise out there if someone's revving their car quite excessively. Yeah, and I'm going to start just having a go at doing some of the weaving, which should be fun. Let's see how we go. Okay, so that is officially heaps of fun, and I could probably keep going for a lot longer. I've been doing it, what time now is it? Probably, it's about an hour, not quite. So yeah, and I'll show you. Okay, it doesn't look much right now. Thing is, you can't really, with the light, you can't see it. There we go. But I can see how it's building and how you can get to this one here, this little weave. It's got a special name and I feel really bad. I'm so sorry. If you know the name, please let me know. I do need to do some proper research into the stitch names and that kind of thing. But there is definitely an element of just enjoying, like playing and seeing what kind of textures you can make. So I'll probably carry on a little bit more. I'm here at the studio for another 45 minutes, so that'll be another thing for me to tick off, because I think this potentially could be another workshop, which would just be lovely. It's a really chilled one, so I think it might be a goer. Okay, so I've been at it for another half an hour, and yeah, I think I need to learn some new stitches, more stitches. So I do still like it. I don't know, I'm starting to lose a bit of interest. I think it is quite cool still, and it is therapeutic. The actual action of it is really cool, but I'm gonna have a rest now because it is quite, I'm just a bit tired, that's all. So I'm gonna have a little stop and maybe come back to it again tomorrow. Hello, so it's Friday, a new day. I've had a lovely morning. I've been out for a nice long walk and met up with a friend that I hadn't seen for a long time, so that was rather lovely. I had a bit of time to reflect overnight about what I've been doing so far this week. I've come in a little bit later to the studio today. I just thought I'd come for the afternoon, evening time. So little reflection. So yesterday, after doing my weaving, this is the I don't know how much you've seen of this so far, but this is what it is now. And yeah, I've just sort of reflected overnight. I had a look at some other more YouTube tutorials and things just to kind of get more of a vibe. I think my outcome is, I think it could work. I think it would probably be best if I use a smaller ring. This took me like 2 hours, I think, to get this far. And I think maybe it's a little bit daunting to look at this whole massive space to try and fill in whatever time I'm thinking I'm going to allocate to. But you know, at the end of the day, I don't think anyone wants to be doing this more than like 3 hours straight. So yeah, I just thought if I go for a smaller size, maybe that could work. But I think it could be a really nice, because when I was getting into the rhythm of it, it's actually a really nice activity to do. So that's something still to think about, and I'm quite keen on that one, rather than the coil basket, which just feels a bit more clunky, just a bit trickier. Again, it's probably me and how I'm doing it, but I've got to enjoy making it to want to teach it. So that's that. I will come back to that, but like that's a good tryout, I think. But I think I'll come back to that at a later date with a bit more of an idea of how I'd like to do it. I've got a couple of other things to do today. I've got to make sure. So tomorrow I've got my tulip workshop. I spent this morning just quickly typing up my pattern, but I've got to make sure that I'm fine for the main part of the tulip. It's the leaf. So if I show you here's my tulip. This part I'm absolutely fine with for the pattern. The leaf, I can't quite remember exactly the stitches that I used to create this when I did my tryout. So I've just got to quickly go through, double check. I think I've recalled it, and just by counting up the stitches that I've got here, I think I know what I'm doing, but I just need to double check and get that. So I'm just going to do a bit of practicing now and check I'm all right with that, so that I can finish off my pattern later this evening, get that printed out ready for tomorrow. The agenda this afternoon is to double check my pattern for the tulips, and tidy, bit of a tidy up, maybe ready for the workshops tomorrow. So that's that. Let's get cracking. Okay, oh, I've not got my mic on. I hope you can hear me all well. Okay. That's the end of the day. I'm about to head home. I'm going to a little jazz night tonight, which I'm looking forward to. But I did have a productive hour or so. Did have a bit of a clean up, and I've also filmed some reels to promote the knitted wire art workshop that we do here. So I've just done a bit of filming for that, which I think has worked out well. Managed to get that up on Instagram. But yeah, gonna pack up now, head home, get my tulip, pattern completed and finished, and then go and enjoy my evening. But I'll be back here tomorrow, setting up ready for the workshops, ready for another day.